Shifting focus, Delhi High Court has stayed the order of the trial court allowing Delhi Minister Satyendar Jain to have counsel during interrogation. The lower court had allowed the request while granting custody to ED. The agency had challenged the direction. Remember, Delhi Health Minister Satyendar Jain was sent to 9 days custodial interrogation in an alleged money laundering case. However, the Enforcement Directorate has told the Delhi court that the AAP leader is not an accused in the case and Jain has been taken into custody only for interrogation. Meanwhile, Aam Aadmi Party convener Arvind Kejriwal has questioned the central government that if Satyendar Jain is not an accused, how can he be called corrupt? All right, so this is a big development coming from the court of Delhi. In fact, this is again a continuation to the centre versus AAP war of words that had been happening. Now, of course, what is being told is that Delhi High Court has stayed the order of the trial court allowing Delhi Minister Satyendar Jain to have counsel during interrogation. In fact, the lower court had allowed the request while granting custody to ED. The agency had challenged this direction. And now, of course, Satyendar Jain, who was in judicial custody, who is currently in judicial custody in this money laundering case. However, the Enforcement Directorate has, in fact, told the Delhi court, big statement made by the ED before the Delhi court stating that AAP leader is not an accused in the case and he's being taken into custody only for interrogation. So Satyendar Jain, not an accused, is what the Enforcement Directorate has told in front of the court. And this is something Arvind Kejriwal has also mentioned and questioned the central government that if he's not an accused, how can Satyendar Jain be called corrupt? So Enforcement Directorate telling the court that Satyendar Jain is not an accused, he's simply being called for interrogation. So that is something that Arvind Kejriwal has brought out in that particular tweet, stating that if he is not an accused, how can he be called corrupt? If Enforcement Directorate themselves are saying that he's not an accused, then how can he be called corrupt? We have Alok on the phone line with us. Alok, what more can you tell us? Arvind Kejriwal in that tweet actually mentioning that Enforcement Directorate has told the court that he's not an accused. What are the details we have so far?
Well, the case is very interesting now because the way Satyendar Jain was arrested earlier and he was produced before the court and ED had taken the 10 days of custody in which he is in the custody till 9th of June. Now the ED has said that he is not their accused. They wanted him for the interrogation. If he is not the accused, if no FIR, if no complaint against him, then why he was arrested? This is a bigger question and definitely ED should come out and tell us that what exactly the status is. Remember, Satyendar Jain had told the court earlier that he want his lawyer to be there while his interrogation. But ED had again reached to the court countering his claims and said that since he is not their accused, then he has no right of taking the lawyer during the time of interrogation. So at that point in time, the ED has told the court that he is not their accused. If he is not their accused, then why he is under the custody of the ED? This is a bigger question, and definitely ED should come out and tell us that why Satyendar Jain is in the custody. If they want his interrogation, they can call him for interrogation because he was not running away. He was coming for the interrogation since morning till evening, and on that day when he was arrested in the evening and he had come in the morning. So definitely it's ED should come out and exactly tell us the status. What is the status in the Satyendar Jain's case? Back to you.
All right. So ED has a lot of questioning to do. Also, in terms of the Delhi High Court's order, it has stayed the order of the trial court allowing him to have counsel during the interrogation. In fact, we know for a fact that the lower court had, allowed the request and ED had challenged it. And now the Delhi High Court has stayed it. So which means he won't have a counsel during interrogation.
Yes, as I told you that the High Court has clearly said that you need not to get any counsel while recording your statement. And at that point in time, ED had told the court that he is not their accused in the case. So he does not have any right to take the counsel. This is what the status is. And earlier, that Satyendar Jain had gone to the lower courts and he took the permission of the lower court that his counsel should be there whenever the interrogation is taking place. But in the that was challenged by the ED in the High Court, and now in the High Court, before the High Court, ED has revealed this information. Definitely, it's a very interesting and twisted information. We don't know exactly where the ED investigation is, but ED should come and tell what status means and why they actually arrested him, and that is what Arvind Kejriwal, Delhi Chief Minister, has tweeted about.
All right, interesting turn of events as far as Satyendar Jain case is concerned. Thank you so much, Alok, for bringing all those updates. Remains to be seen as to how Arvind Kejriwal will be reacting. Of course, he's tweeted questioning the central government that if he's not an accused, then why is he behind bars and why is he called corrupt?